Welcome back, everyone. Time for the treasurer William von Willenbacher to be ambushed by Karok Manripper. How do I know his name? I don't know. He sends me postcards. They're really nasty. It's more like a piece of log that has a bunch of fecal matter on it. Yeah, it's pretty grim. So now we need to react and try to survive a battle in the Battle of Kislev against a Shadow Gore Warherd. That's what I'm talking about. I should be ambushed more. It's fun. Kind of. Oh, don't mind me. I'm gonna look cool as I go through a tree. Don't mind me. You too, Victor? Okay. Alright, so we're all gonna look cool. Thank you for not making me look foolish there. Alright, let's go look at the battle now because it's about to be ridiculous. I mean, we have enemies all over. Let's go ahead and look at how we're gonna handle it. First off, halberds over here. You'll all group up. All three of you charge right in right now because you kind of have to. Knights want all of you over here, so move on. My great cannon can begin to shoot at whatever. They don't need to really stop. Grenade launchers over here. Handgunners, we're going to run you back real quick if we can. I think we can. We've got some more infantry that we can use to charge in with. Let's go over here. Okay, you two. Form up. Right here. Got one more group of spearmen who can charge in. Come over here too. Okay, if you're going to charge in at me, Minotaurs, I'll go get you. I'm kidding, actually. That's a terrible idea. You should move away. We'll go after that. Oh, hello, a Cygor. I'll go hit the Cygor. I'm going to have my handgunners focus on that one Cygor right now. We're going to turn around and do that. Here's my warrior priest and everyone else. Let's go ahead and look at it right now as we get into combat. Okay, for magic, what do I want to use? I want to debuff enemies. That's probably the best idea when I think about it. So we're going to go over here and debuff a lot of enemies on this corner where they're all trying to hit me. We've got so many more enemies to go after. My grenade launcher is going to go over here and go after the Ungor Raiders. My knights are going to... Probably just going to wait over here for now. Not going to bring them in just yet. The Minotaurs I'm not too worried about. Let's go over here and kill some more Gore herdsmen. And over here we've got some Minotaurs to kill. My great cannon is still going after that one Cygor. The one Cygor is now being shot down. We're focusing on that one evil creature. We'll go into slow motion to check out the battle so far. So right now we're targeting one Cygor because that one unit could kill hundreds of my men, and I don't want to allow that. We were able to react quickly enough to where we're fighting Minotaurs who are very powerful. They're imposing creatures. Thankfully they do not have the brass bull. Let's go over here. Delivery boys are going after Ungor Raiders who are lightly armored. They will all die quickly. Back here, my knights will lie in wait. When I need them, I'll bring them in. Over here, we do have a Gore herd. It's currently attacking a group of our soldiers, but my flagellants and other units can easily tear them up. That will not be an issue. Let's come down over here now, where things are a little bit more intense, where I have all of my heroes fighting. We've got oobly-dooblies here. We've got Gore herds and a lot of other creatures too. It's pretty grim, but we do have anti-large and armor piercing, which would certainly help me out. Let's go over here now and use all of my abilities for our warrior priest. And Victor von Schnee, we need to move him. We'll go buff up our halberds. Which ones are being really damaged? Well, actually, I'll buff up my Kemper Bad Red Spears for now. We'll get more magic. Then what I'll do, I'm going to use a Wind Blast. I'm going to overcast it and use it right through their formation. Just right through it. Completely. Much like that. Let's find out how many kills we're about to get. We're at 2 kills right now. But how many more can we get as we begin to hit right through their formation? Kind of hard to see. There's a lot of trees in the way, but it's going. Okay, we're at 87 kills now. That was a lot of my magic, but we can debuff them again, cause more issues, and that's why I love Victor von Schnee. He's able to do all of that to them. All right, I need to move him out. We're gonna go back out of slow motion so that we can do things. Delivery boys are gonna move up. Okay, those Ungor Raiders are done for. Let's come over here now and attack more enemies. Let's go over here and bring in my knights. My knights can help me charge in, and quickly we're going after more enemies who are still running around. Let's come over here and hold at various locations so we can keep them busy. Let's go now. We've got more to go after. Here they come. Oh, that I don't like. They're moving in right now. Okay, Victor, you're not done, are you? No, you're not done. I'm going to buff up Hardcore the Blessed. They did manage to charge in at me. Shoot. Okay, knights, come over here. I need all of you to come over here right now. The rest of you can move over. Hold on, you can move over here. Who else is kind of charging out? All of you can move over here right now. Delivery boys, you can move too. Other knights, I'm going to have you charge in after these harpies. There's a lot going on right now that I'm having to watch out for. Come over here, charge in a little bit more. Victor von Schnee, you still like the magic to do more damage. Here, buff yourself up. What about you? What do you have? New abilities to use? Good. Yeah, go hold for me. Okay, my gunners are now going to move a little bit. We're going to move them over here where they can shoot at my enemies on the flank. My other infantrymen are going to move up too. These two are going to move up right over here, and they're going to hold on that flank. Delivery boys, I want to use them, but they're currently having a pretty tough time. Let's move them over here too. They can move over here too and begin to attack way up here. I think that's where they'll do the best. Okay, Victor von Schnee, you're being attacked by that enemy leader. Let's move now. Okay, you're broken. That's understood. Hardcore the Blessed still fighting oobly dooblies and other evil creatures. We still have more enemies to kill. Let me go look at it real quick. Yeah, we're going after the harpies right now. Good. My other knights are going to move over here now. We're going to go around them. If we're able to. I think we're able to. That should be fine. Actually, there's minotaurs back here, so let's go finish them off real quick. We'll go take them out and worry about other things later. My great can't go after whatever they really want, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay. Delivery boys. Do not go into melee combat. Come over here. Go into guard mode. I'm just going to hold for now. Losing some good soldiers. Let me go ahead and look at it real quick. I'm going to go over here and debuff everyone once more. And then I'm going to buff up a group of my soldiers again. Which one will I buff up? Let me look at it real quick. The Night Guard. There we go. Now they're stronger. Okay. Knights want you to charge in. Right over here on a Gore Herd. Delivery boys will now begin to attack lightly armored enemies. I would like to do other things, but I think that should do it. My back lines are pretty well defended, it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and get some more men to form up over here. Flagellants are going to move in too. Got a great cannon. Everyone's breaking. I want my great cannon to not fire anymore. My gunners can fire. We're still killing a lot of oobly doolies, and they're still holding. Oh, someone went flying. It's pretty grim right now. There's a lot of evil. We are getting them. They are falling apart. A very savage battle that we were able to win. Victor von Schneid changed that battle up for us largely. He's by the handgunner, so he's safe now. Doesn't really have to worry about being attacked anymore. We're going to use for you your potion. There's no reason to not use it. You'll have a new one later. Okay, if you're done attacking, then you're done attacking. They're all broken. Let's go chase them down now. Thank you, delivery boys. Come over here. Go attack more of them. If you so choose to, we can go chase down after a few more foes. But we've won. The battle was in our favor. We were ambushed and we still did it. The Night Guard, well, they fought at night in a very grim area. What is that falling, like giant leaves? I suppose so. So that was actually a pretty exciting fight. 93 kills over here for Midland's Angered. My marksman got a few important kills. I mean, we got rid of that blasted Cygor and quickly. That was beautiful. Oh yeah, go kill them. That's an entire group left. Okay, you have 81 kills, not bad. Come over here. All of you are done attacking, just go out and attack. Oryx Lances, you're ready. Just go on down. There's a really cool modification that adds in a bunch of skills for gods. You can only pick one god to dedicate yourself to, like Sigmar, Tel, and a bunch of other gods too. I thought the idea was actually pretty fascinating. It gives a bit more variety to skills. I can't get like a rework of all skills because then I'll lose all of my points if it changes up a tree entirely. So I'll have to wait on that. But I could get mods that add in new skills, and I think that's a good idea from a lore point of view. You can let me know what you think about it too. So we lost only 342. They lost over 700. I guess maybe if I could run even larger unit sizes, I would want to double them. Battles would be insane if we could double them. That would truly feel like a Warhammer experience, but performance would really clog down. Oh yeah, it would. Bold. Yep, a new trait gained. Executioner, he's very good at that. Yeah, I wonder if my invasions are bugged. I mean, they could be, so that's why I'm going to let my allies take care of it. I'm just going to leave for now. So we'll go after a new foe, so we're not just doing like a Warhammer 1 goal of defeating chaos. I mean, you usually have to. You're kind of pigeonholed into doing that because no one else can stop them, and you're really the closest dominant power to them. A Krog-Gar campaign would be insane, I think, if I were to try that out. A Bray Herd, War Herd of Chaos, okay. Yeah, they're here, all right. There's going to be more waves on the way, I'm sure.
You know who I am?
Yeah, Grom, I do. Want to go fight them? Go fight them. I've got money. There's Averland over here. I'm going to upgrade it to tier 5. I'm going to look at Ostermark now. Ostermark could be happier. There you go. The Great Mountains, what are they looking at? Well, whatever it is, I can't build it right now. I can build it in one more turn, I'm sure, when I have more gold. Jean Feurenberg is now coming down. I've got a lot of armor piercing. I love his army. I don't really want to change it up. I've got a lot of artillery. I've got everything I need for a good fight. We can finish off our foes over here. Yeah, they're weak now. Oh, look at them. They are pitiful. And very dead. They are very, very dead. Beast Tamer. Now I get more leadership whenever I fight them. And Brave, a larger charge bonus and more leadership. And a Hedge Wizard, a Iron Curse Icon. All good stuff. Let's go move back to Bachafin. I'll have to stay there, but we'll be there for one turn. Okay. What will I give you now? I've given you Mighty Forge. Well, you do have a steam tank. Go look at it. 3%. Okay. We'll raise it more. There we go. 8%. And later, we'll make it 15%. That tank is going to be bulky at 160 armor. I want more armor for it. I could form my formations around that tank. That might be a decent idea. I don't know. It would be interesting, I think. Okay, so we're bringing down Karl. He's coming down. We still might skirmish over here with Bretonnia because I do want Marienburg back before I head off. It will take me time to leave, so I might as well just take care of what I can while I'm still here before I begin to have a few armies leave. I will leave one stack behind. I'm a little bit worried about things. I don't know what's going to happen when I leave, but that's kind of what I want to do. Alright, no one fully died off in your group. GELT's moving down. We've got a quest battle for him too, so we still have time to decide on what we want to do, but everyone's coming down to Altdorf for now because, I mean, it's right by the water. Can use that. Our Luminarch is actually pretty cool. I dig his army and I dig what he's able to do in battle. I think we're going to look at him again real quick. No, you've got what you've needed pretty much. You do need a lot more melee attack. It's way too low. For whatever reason, being a holy man, you can't hit worth a crap. Okay, level 17 Dietrich. Let's go ahead and give you Wound Maker. I want you to deal more damage. Victor von Schnee. I had you use a lot. I was trying to avoid friendly fire, so I didn't want you to use too much, but let me go look at what you want now. Yeah, sure. That comet would have done a lot of damage. A lot of magic, though. Arcor the Blessed. I keep forgetting you're only level 12. Here's more armor for you. Okay. Hans. You're moving down, right? You should be, if you're not. Come on down. You're at a very high level, as is Arthur von Straatben. He's at a very high level. I could just block them all if I really wanted to. If I wanted to, like, keep them all out of there, I could just block them. The Vindicators need to come down for sure. They're coming down to go rejoin the Archlector. Together, they'll form a very formidable trio to be able to handle a lot of enemies as they come at them. Let's go look at it. Marcus Fritz, the Silver Dagger. Not really a close friend of the Vindicators, but they are known to him. They do know each other. It was Marcus Fritz who would go pick them up and tell them, hey, you need to come to the front lines and fight. The Archlector is calling you once more. Okay, Ethian. I'm going to give you more tenacity. Look at him, level 22. One of our greater champions for sure. I haven't moved the Archlector yet. Man, the Dawi are everywhere. They really are. They're just all over. They're very pervasive. Okay, for diplomacy, what do we want today? Whoa, the Prospectors are alive and thriving. Vampire Coast is not doing too well. Chaos Undivided. They own no one location, but they're fighting everyone on the freaking map as they should be. And Molder's still alive. They love me. They keep trying to send nasty ambassadors over here. Nagaron is really the biggest threat. I think if I go after anyone, it might have to be those guys. I wonder if I can get the Wood Elves to join me later in that war. That would be fascinating.
The Empire.
Okay, if you want to go after anything, go after Armies of Chaos, man. It's really your best bet. You don't really need to fight down there, Border Princes. I mean, if you want to come up here, go attack too. Much like that. Lizardmen, do whatever you want. You own 25, so I don't think they're pushing you back. Who's being pushed back, then, I wonder? The fact that... Alright, so here's my big deal. These guys all have like 50 locations to conquer all up here in their own little neck of the woods. That's pretty nuts, man. I mean, they did conquer more down here, but still, that's a lot of land that they can conquer before they even need to leave like what's considered their own homeland. I don't know how much I own. I mean, I know it's a lot, but I'm the Empire. The New World. Yeah, I wonder if we can confederate. That would be like an interesting way to have a foothold over in those lands.
Greetings, stranger.
We can't confederate. We can't ally, though.
Empire's blessing.
That could be sufficient.
Right.
I mean, they are humans, and they're not weak. No, they're pretty weak.
The Empire.
Leia, you're alive. Wow. Well, good for you. We're now ready to end our turn. I do want a Reich Marshal. I don't know who it will be. We'll need one more commander to come out here and fight for us. I'll have to look at it. If we get enough levels for a lord when they're first recruited, we could have a pretty decent lord from the get-go. If I were to get that god mod, then he could dedicate himself to a unique god and change it all up, his playstyle, and that would be interesting too. Yeah. I mean, I can't afford a full army. I could afford like a small one, but I need more gold if I want to have an actual army. I want to keep my little electric counts alive for now. Okay, they're now invading big time, as it well should be. Hey, look at Bretonnia. Look at the Dawi, though. The Dawi really get on my nerves a lot. They conquer too much. A little bit too deeply. No, it's Marienburg that really has my goat. I want my goat back, by the way, Marienburg. That was not a metaphor. That was not an analogy. They actually stole my war goat. Yeah. Where I keep all of my weapons. And I will have my goat back. So if we fight them, we'll need some guys up north to go handle the coastline. I'll need maybe 3 armies to the west, 2 up north, and that should cover everything that I need to cover. They could go through Kislev, maybe. Really depends on who joins them and who joins me. We could have a pretty grim war if we do that. The migration. Well, that is more growth, but we're pretty grown. It's a lot more money. I've already read that, so I'm not going to read it again. For technology, what do I want now? 5% more. It's not really a lot of income, but I could take it. I do need a menagerie. The one thing I keep forgetting about, I need a menagerie. Here we go. The merchant fleets travel far and wide, collecting wares from Ulthuan, Ind, and Far Cathay. It's a lot of trade. I can't even imagine that. With how like dangerous things are portrayed to be, forget that. I would never do it. I think Pistoliers are much better than Outriders. You can at least use them on Vargheirs or other lightly armored creatures. They have a better firing rate and they can handle unarmored foes. They're pretty quick too. Okay, level 13. That's incredible. All that leveling I did, I could have just waited and had a level 13 Witch Hunter too. Poison attacks. Holy crap, it's really good. What over here? What level? 13 still? Is it faction wide? Might be faction wide. Okay, well, either way, those guys can be quite a high level if I want more of them in the future. Hans, I had to level you up. You did a great job. So you're waiting. Anyway, let's go look around real quick. Jean Fierenberg still coming down. Karl Franz, what about you? You're coming down. If I were to fight Bretonnia, our relationship would suffer big time. But I really do want that money back. I'll put you over here in Dietershafen. GELT. I could leave you up here near the front lines. I could let you try to purge things for me. Go to Bechafen for now. You'll wait there. The Archlector, I can have him attack anywhere really, but we need to get rid of 2 units, and what shall they be? I don't like the idea of losing my halberds, but I'll get rid of one of them. A flagellant group, I suppose I have to. I mean, I like having my shields a lot. If you look at what I have here, a lot of them are rather unarmored, so I do need some armor. Yeah. You two can go away. We still do need more names for every unit here. I'll just have to find some cool ones from the past. Okay. Now, what can I build to really help out? I mean, are we worried about corruption? Not really worried about it. I've already built my temple. I could have another conclave for more wizards if I want that. And over here, we want to get rid of more corruption. So be it. Okay, tier 5, more corruption again. Take that. To keep it easy for myself, here, just build that. Call it a day. Okay, is that really it? I think I did everything. Yeah, they're all moving where they need to go. Let's end our turn. So, in the center of the empire is what is called the Great Forest, an ancient and large woodland. In some parts, the air is poisonous to breathe in. In others, the trees are petrified, and if a man were to touch it, they would turn to stone too, so don't touch it. Forest goblins, hordes of giant spiders, and other evil creatures make their home there. As you can kind of tell, the woods are not safe to go into on your own. Villages in a great forest are often raided, and there have been times when entire villages have been found in cobwebs and drained of blood. You have roving bands of flagellants that are common here too. They travel to and fro. I mean, it's kind of a good thing that they're traveling, killing things, but they're also kind of a downer too. They're always talking about the end times and how things are about to come to a catastrophic conclusion. And so to the south of Altdorf, you have the Reichland Forest, filling up the land between the Reich and the Great Mountains. And there's a lot of bandits who live there, but these same bandits usually fight as mercenaries in times of war, so they're not really cleared out, just kind of a known evil that you keep there until you need them for war. And then, on our next part, we're going to be talking about heroes of the Empire, like the Reich Marshal, or the Reichsmarschall. Then later we'll talk about the Emperor's Champion, we'll talk about just a lot of really unique characters so that you know all about them. And then, I don't know, we'll go into more lore. That's what we do. I don't think I can run out of lore anytime soon. There's always like a little bit of a itty bitty nitty gritty thing that I could talk about. But you do have a general idea about all of the great woods here. You have an idea about the Reichs here. The rivers, I mean. You do have an idea about the mountains. You have an idea about the culture, I guess. I mean, like, there's so much here that we've gone over that paints a more conclusive picture for everything. I think rather than tips on a loading screen, it would be better to like show a little bit of lore. That to me is a lot more fun to read. Okay, Karl, we're bringing you down. About that menagerie. Tier 4, yep, we can't have that there. I'll have to get rid of some money. It is time. Well, no, I'll get rid of the livery over here and yeah, okay. We'll be okay, never mind. But I'm gonna work on it now. Okay, I think you're all traveling to where you need to go, so I don't really need to worry about you too much. Yeah. They're pretty much good, but let's make sure. I just want to make sure. I always get worried that I might leave someone behind. The Dawi are still fighting up there. I don't know what they're really doing. Did they lose any land? Over here they did. Yeah, darn you for confederating. I was kind of hoping to have a little faction up there ready to fight. Chaos is kind of done. Yeah, I don't think they want to leave at all. Let me go look at it real quick. Yeah, I'll have to figure out a way to fix that later. Like towards the end. I'm sure there's a mod that can help me with that. In case they are bugged. I don't know how to like end the bug. So we'll find out. If you know how, you can let me know. But anyway, the treasure is moving up. So we're going to probably fight Bretonnia briefly if we can. If I have to burn them down, I will. I don't really want to conquer all their lands. But in a way, I am ready to kind of end things with them. They own a lot. Wow. That would be a lot for me to take. If I were to take it all, oh, I would have a lot of money. Okay. Better road. Take it. Temple 5. Temple 5, I said. Temple Hof at tier 5. Okay, Eastern Sylvania. Here's a new road. And over here, if you need that, sure. Dominique, you leveled up. Good. Here's a warhorse. Now you don't have to walk anymore. I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, go meet the Vindicator so that we don't have to watch them all, you know, wander over here. We're just trying to meander now. We're about to do a quest battle in a little while, though.
It is time.
If we're not going to have a new war just yet, we're going to get a quest battle going on. I don't need to go down to the Badlands at all. The Dawi and Border Princes have it all under control, so I really don't need to worry about that part of the map. We did go to the northeast, so I can only go to Lustria or Naggarond right now, or Bretonnia if I want to go after them. They can have Norska. I don't want that. Oh, great. They confederated again. The Greybeards, Prospectors, another faction gone for the Dawi alone. Oh, man. Now I kind of want them to fall apart. I mean, I don't want them to all die, but if I were to really put my boots in, put my heels in, and just dig them into the ground and stay here in the Empire, I could fight them, take out all of their influence up north and to the east, but they probably wouldn't want a peace treaty. You really have to beat someone raw for them to ever want a peace treaty. They just stay and stay and stay. But Naggarond I could go after. That would be a fairly brutal invasion. I don't even know how that would go for me. Invading Lustria might be easier, but I would love to go after Naggarond now. I don't even know how the war front would go. It might end poorly. I don't even know how to fight them yet as the Empire as a whole. I mean, they have so many ranged troopers, they have war hydras, they have poison. I mean, I really have got to sit here and hope that I have a sufficient build and format to fight them. I mean, I do have a lot of really cool artillery. Maybe that alone will do it. They have confederated again. Okay, Jean Fierenberg. Let's go over here and... Did I build it all? Oh, I sure did. Look at all that. It's really good. Okay. Stables for me. And then over here, more money. I'll take that. Yeah. Got most of what I need here. Karl's ready to come on down. I'm going to have him wait. Might have him pick up a few more. I don't know. Demigryph Knight. I mean, those would be cool. You have your great swords. I could get rid of more of them. Let me go look at what you have. You have a lot of range units, and that's really good. But also very tough for me when I'm trying to fight a pretty large army. Okay. If I want you to pick up a new unit for now, you do have a steam tank. I mean, that is sufficient. I do like old reliable quite a bit. Let's keep on looking. What else do you need? Great swords. I mean, I really feel like you don't need more of those. I like the idea of having more shields. Only, oh, look at that melee defense. 63 by default. 48 for swordsmen. We might roll with that instead. I mean, I do have my swordsmen. I like them a lot. But I think I might put them into a different group. Because my whole point here is to have anti-large. And have shields too, because I want them to protect all of my ranged units. I don't always need halberds. Trust me, I tried one day to go only with halberds and it did not go well. Not at all. Okay, Hans, you're coming down. Good. Over here, we have the Arch Lector. He's getting really close to... Here we go. Finally reunited. Come on in. Okay, I could grab one more. And if I did that, I would have 4 heroes in one group. I don't really want that. So that will have to wait, I think. Okay, let's keep on upgraded things. I mean, they're not really important, but we might as well do it. It all adds up. Yeah. Roads everywhere. We're making more money. We're at near 10,000 gold. The treasure is moving on up to Salzenman. Okay, we'll take that for sure. GELT is still out there to the east right now, just waiting. And we're going to go do a quest battle right now. Yeah, we can't really handle the undead. Where are they at? Very far away. That will have to wait. Okay, so we're fighting a very strong enemy army. That might be a bit rough. I could bring in the Witch Hunter to his army. Yeah, he's got a lot of spearmen. That might be the right place to do it. I want to find out how strong they are now. Uzul Sidious. The Chaos Horde are not going to let a Patriarch of the Empire swoop in and take their prize. Okay, he must face the might of a mounted Chaos army led by a Chaos Lord in full raiment. This champion of Chaos will gain much favor from his Dark Masters.
Men of the Empire, I am no warrior priest blessed with the gift of making grand speeches. I am no orator, that is true. But I am not a cold man, despite this mask, frozen in its stern aspect. What we do this day is not just some plot to gain favor for the mantle of Supreme Patriarch. No, there is much more at risk. If the Mountain God awakes, if Sun Eater is roused from his ancient slumber, all that we hold precious is doomed. We must stop the summoning, and stop it now!
Wow, you are really not good at speeches, huh? He's really bad at it. Okay, so we need to beat them before they can do that. That should be fun. My Great Cannon does not have the range to reach them at all, so I do have to move up. Do they have Hell Cannon? I don't believe they do. I feel like they might come to me. That would make my life easier, but I can't really run off of that guarantee. Over here might be an easier time for me to march up and fight all together. That is true. Okay, so all of you will be here. Gunners will be right behind, waiting. Knights want you behind too. We'll kind of move and navigate as the battle moves around. Okay, Ethian. Wait, you're not Ethian. Severian, my bad. Dietrich will be here too. Okay, I've got so much infantry. Let's get them all together. over here. If we need to plug in a gap, we shall, but that should do it, I think. Yeah. Okay. I mean, if they do, I will gladly fight him. Yeah, they are coming to me, aren't they? They are. Interesting. Okay. Well, what if I were to move back and kind of set up shop over here? It really depends on if they're actually coming for me or... I mean, they could just be... I don't know. We'll go up anyway and find out. Come on, GELT. Let's go. Cannon, come on up. I want to move you onto that hill. I like that hill. It's a good hill. Gunners, I want all of you over here. Just kind of waiting. All of my spearmen, I want all of you to hold up over here. If we can just do that before they can reach me, that would be great. Okay, great swords, left flank. Flagellant's kind of in the middle if you need to be. Knights, I just want you to be over here. Hidden away. Thunderhooves, I want you over here too. Joined with them. Yeah. So you three will be in your own group. You two will join up here, I guess. Okay, yeah, they're not actually moving up like I thought. Good. Very good. And there's no hell cannon. Even better. They do have a chaos giant and other evil creatures. Well, I'm not going to use magic on them just yet. As much as I want to. I could use a Searing Doom. It's very cheap. That's true. Might as well use it on one location. If they want to move, then good for them. Okay, how about my cannon? Yeah, you're taking a bit. They'll be here one day. Yeah, they're only moving around. That didn't do much. Or anything at all. Final transmutation, they wouldn't be able to dodge that. I do have a lot of Chaos Knights. Wow, that really is a lot. I might just save my money, though, instead, for a lot of... Oh, hold on. When I think about it, when I really think about it, they're probably going to attack around me. Let's come over here instead and watch out. Yeah, when my Great Cannon begins to attack by the Brothers Grimm, that's when we can get a lot of kills in. My handguns can hit a lot of targets. I could move them over to the left flank to handle knights. I mean, that could be a good idea. I move you two over here, and I move my knights in like that. I could have my flagellants over here instead, holding. My handgunners could move over here. Is there like a slight hill? Kind of. Yeah, they can move right over here. If they really need to shoot, they can shoot. We'll give them a very wide berth. Okay, Brothers Grimm, time to attack. If they want to bring in the Sun Eater, do it. I would actually like that challenge. For there are a lot of Chosen here. So hit whatever you want, man. Yep, here they come. It's going to be nasty. I can feel it already. Okay, you'll fight with your infantry. Dietrich, you'll come over here and fight too. Knights, you're getting ready. GELT's going to help you out. Don't worry about it. Handgunners will take care of it too. Actually, great swords, you can help out as well. Flagellants, you'll take the initial attack. I'm not saying you're fodder, but I am implying it. Okay, handgunners now moving in. GELT is flying up. Here we go. Now the battle is truly about to begin for him. Need some magic over here to kind of make him dance a little bit. It's fun for me. Much like that. Here they come now. Handgunners are now attacking. Let's go.
They come! They come! I channel the wind of Shamong! I'll have them as bronze statuary before they finish me!
Yeah, they are on the way. That did a lot of damage. Dear God, that magic did a lot of damage. Beautiful. So we've taken out two groups of knights. It looks like one group is now leaving. Wonderful. Okay, Dietrich and friends, come over here and hold. My handgunners are destroying them as they flee. That's exactly what I wanted to. Look at that gigantic blob just charge at me like that. It's awful. How dare you? Okay, I'll reduce your armor by 30. That should really take care of you. My knights will move back and wait for a brief moment. Let's come over here now. Charge in. Give me my magic. I'll debuff all of you. Done now. I'm going to move out. Use more golden hounds. Or actually, I'm going to use a final transmutation right here. And really weaken them all. And then, over here, Severian will buff up everyone. Much like that. Dietrich's just going to be in the middle, just fighting. Oh, dear God. That little Chaos Lord zipped right in and go right after my handgunners. Oh, that's really dirty. That's very dirty, in fact. You want to attack, come over here. Okay. I want you to go into skirmish mode. They're still attacking me. Let's go in. Right over here, come on. I could debuff more of them. That is true. The handgunners are doing a lot. Let's go ahead and debuff everyone over here for sure. Alright, good. No friendly fire, right? I hope not. I don't think so. Wait, where's the giant at? Go hit these halberds over here instead. I think I would rather you do that. I've got plenty of room to really encase them. So I'm going to move one group of spearmen over here and over here. Then I'm going to move in 2 more to kind of box them in just a little bit. I don't want them to hit my other units. Okay, knights, kind of want you to move back a little bit. Well, maybe not yet. You can wait where you're at. The handgunners are still killing everything. Good. Okay, go after the halberds. You'll take care of that. GELT is taking a lot of damage, so we need to wait on that too. Let's move him out. Okay. Great swords, you'll take care of that. I want one group of handgunners to come over here and go after that chaos giant. I think we can handle that. Let's go hit their knights. Make sure they're dead and gone. Oh man, that was a lot of damage. That giant did so much damage to him just now. Move in. Yeah, we just took out a lot of them. Good. Go after those chaos knights right now. I can't seem to get to them. Not yet. Okay, if we're stuck over here, I need to debuff more enemies. Let me go over here now and debuff all of these guys. They're still attacking me. Come over here, Severian. You need to go fight Dietrich. It's doing way too much damage. That one giant or something is really giving you a hard time. Alright, go chase down the Chaos Trolls. You can chase them down and do more damage to them. These knights over here are still fighting that group of Chaos Knights. They're shooting a lot of them. I'm going to go and get my handgunners over here to go after that one giant. We can kill that one giant right now. Let's do it. Here's a battle prayer again. Delivery boys, or actually Thunderhooves. I keep mixing up their names, my bad. Yeah, their knights are done. That's good. Let's go ahead and hit that giant now. We can use our cannon for that purpose and roll. My spearmen are trying to encase them more. If we get behind them, we can really hold them back. Let's go ahead and do that. Severian, move in. Dietrich, you're taking way too much damage. I want to move you out just a little bit if I can. Handgunners are now shooting that one giant all together, I hope. Okay. I can now move in my helmet. Right over here. Let me go over here and debuff more enemies. Debuff a few over here, and then use my Helm of Discord on the main foes who are coming down to fight me. Okay, all of you go shoot that one group. There's only 11 of them, so go get them right now. Debuff them all. You're good. My poor greatswords are being hit more. My knights are winning the fight. They're just very tough. Come over here. Now, here's a battle I like. It's actually suitably tough. Let's go ahead and zoom in on it right now. We've got my men trying to defend and hold against a lot of very evil-looking Chaos Warriors, and I like their new color palette a lot more. It's very grim and stoic. I find it to be much more appropriate. Alright, charge in. Not in guard mode to charge in. Watch out for those guys. Okay, the enemy lord is falling apart. Good, finally. It took a very long time to get him there. Let me go look at my handgunners now. Where can I bring all of you to really do some damage? Come over here, then. Great swords, I want you to move in. Go kill some more Chaos Warriors. Man, alright, I want to move these knights back. I thought maybe they could just, like, out-scrap them. Evidently not. That was a bad idea. Alright, Thunderhooves, come on back. We can go kill them. Go kill more. You've got it under control, right? Now you're all surrounded. I don't like that. Got some more magic to use. Let's go ahead and use it then. Use up all of your magic. Every bit of it. Go kill those trolls. They don't have a lot left. Alright, here's your great shield. Oh, that's going to do so much good. Good. That's going to mitigate damage for everyone. We nearly have the enemy lord. My hunters are still trying to move. Let's move them over here. Come on, move. Other knights, come on over here. We can hit them from behind. I like to break before I even get there. It's all over now. We've won. Oh, it's a really tough battle. Look at that. They have so much melee defense, they can hold on for a very long time for me. I've made Spearmen good, I hope. 27 for Severian. Dietrich has 5 kills. Yeah, that giant did a lot to me. Makina 120. GELT only 45. I mean, those were all elites, man. But we held on and we fought. But it's victory. That does worry me a little bit for when I fight more than one stack at a time. Could we still win? I think we could. Of course, I mean, I was being attacked on 2 sides and I had to fight a lot of them like that. I could really use my debuffs to keep them in place and very busy too, and I think that's what GELT did, but I need to use my handgunners a little bit more efficiently. If I had a few of them flank around, they would have gotten a lot of kills, but to be fair, they did have a lot of knights, and that made it very hard. I mean, look at all these knights here. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups total. Not to mention a Chaos Lord who wanted to jump right in. He did it. What? Another one? Oh wow, okay. So now we get to fight Gottfried Orr. The wild storm activity around the battle site yields a lodestone of magnificent proportions. Satisfied with his bounty, GELT retraces his steps to Altdorf, confident that this will see off Orr's challenge. The rival light wizard, however, has other ideas. He ambushes GELT and a ferocious eldritch battle ensues. That involves, apparently, armies of soldiers. Okay. Now, that is a lot of halberds. I need to change up his army format to really beat a thing like that, I think. Holy crap, that's a lot of halberds.
Who calls?
Okay. That is going to be a delightful fight. I feel like a Luminarch would probably do it. I don't know the format of the map. If I were to go fight there now, that should be interesting. Okay. I'm going to give you tenacity. You evidently need it. Oh, you don't even have a hand weapon. All right, I'm going to give you more weapon strength. Here you go. Enchanted item. Here you go. Iron Curse icon to reduce range damage on you. That should do it. I don't have any more gold to really utilize for any of you. Let me go look at who is not moving or who has yet to move. Which hunters have yet to move. Okay. Silver Dagger. You're over here. What if I were to pick up a new lord? Let me go look. Right over here in Altdorf. Yeah, you are Marco Colombo. Could use you. You are strong by default. I mean, I might have to take up Volkmar. But I already have my Arch-Elector. I don't really want another one like him. And look at how much it's going to bring up my upkeep. Dear God. Now that is a lot. That will have to wait. Alright, GELT, don't worry. You're going to get your battle. Just give me a little bit. Maybe the flagellants aren't needed and I can give him like another witch hunter. I mean, they actually do help though. I like how they kind of freeze my foes in place. Okay, so you're waiting where you're at. Karl's down here, getting some more spearmen. Hey man, that melee defense is really good. Not to mention when I have a freaking warrior priest on that, who's gonna damage him? Who? Huh. Not many, that too. Oh, look at the dirty wood elves, man. I don't know. I have a hard time wanting to like them. If they were to stay in their woods and never leave, then maybe I would never bother them. Wow. Both one. Look at you go. The Skaven are done. That's one more faction for the Skaven destroyed. It's unfortunate for them. Yeah, right now, the top contenders are Ulthuan, who will never leave their home. Then you have the Lizardmen over in Lustria. Then the Dark Elves, of course, in the northwest, because they have no real challenger. I think maybe they make too much like money from their lands, because I mean, like, why leave if they're that wealthy? But they actually get a lot of their wealth from having to raid and things like that. So I don't feel like they really properly execute that. They do make a lot of money from slaves too, and a lot. So they're by far the richest faction in the game, even more so than freaking Dawi. Okay, the Arch-Elector's coming down. I want to check out how this battle will run for him now that I've got 2 Warrior Priests and a Arch-Elector. To me, that's really curious. I've got 2 Vindicators. Okay, you can finally get some new loot. Let's give you some stuff. Armor Piercing, I want you to have that. Here's your Enchanted Shield. I need more loot, but a ward save of 15%. Wow. Okay, Valeric. Sure. Pushing a speed. We do need magic in your army. More public order. Okay, faction wide, more trade. I mean, it's faction wide. It's really good. We'll take that. And for you, my friend, you don't really have much. I mean, with shield, it would still give you damage resistance and more melee defense by default. So take it anyway. Have a new blade. Magical attacks. Yeah, we'll take that. Well, no, you need more melee attack anyway. So go over here and take that. It'll buff you up. Alright, campaign movement range can go up. Here's more magic. What else do we need for you? really too much more. A pit fighter, yeah. Okay, so you have it all under control. We're gonna try to work on that menagerie. That's what I really want. Going to Helm Guard. Yeah, I finally get to come back to kind of rebuild if I want to. Krog-Gar in tier 5. Yep, we'll take that. 9 turns to build it. Wow. Take that too. Okay, Otto, you leveled up. No, man, I'm keeping you on foot for right now. Here's Wound Maker for you. And Druid Bertram to Stoic. Here's Rebirth rank 3 if I ever want to upgrade it like that. Holy crap. That's a lot of good stuff, man. Okay, Wilhelm, here's your Arcane Conduit. Wilhelm has killed a lot. Okay, let's end our turn. So now we have the Empire safe. I mean, I've done everything that I need to do over here. What few locations I do not own outright belong to my own elector counts, and that's really fair and fine. I have no problem with that at all whatsoever. Britannia owns Marienburg. I did want to reclaim Marienburg once and for all. It's a lot of money that I could be making if I had it. I wonder if they finally upgraded to tier 5. If they did, that would be cool. The Dawi own Castle Baston. It's kind of annoying. I wonder if they're still fighting. They might not be. Okay, if I invade, I wonder where I'm going to invade. So there's like a big discussion we'll need to have at the very end of this episode about what we'll do and where we'll invade to go after Naggarond, which is really like my dominant foe. They're beating the Lizardmen back right now. Yeah, I've got to find lands that are easy for me to hold and build up on. I can't just go in willy-nilly and hope to do well. If I go in at a random location where I can't reinforce, I'm going to be in big trouble. I can't confederate with the New World colonies. I might one day fight the Lizardmen down there in Lustria just to conquer the jungles and all that. Okay. Yeah, it'll take me a bit to get my menagerie, but I will get it. I can use world recruitment or have a lord deliver those units to me. I'm now making over 10,000 gold, but imagine what I could be making if I had Marienburg. I'm only a little bit bitter. Okay. Hold on, where is it again? What can I build over here? Tier 4 at Wolfenburg. I'll take it. Yeah. 10,000 gold per turn. Here's Hans again. Hans does not need a new army, not yet. Well, I could give you to Karl. You have been fighting a lot. You would be a pretty great melee champion to have on the ground. I'd rather have a witch hunter. We haven't really used one yet. It might be Fritz who will join Karl. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Karl, you'll be over here. Jean, your one job is to come over here to Marienburg. I want you to retake it for me. We might end up doing it. It really depends on all of your input today. On what we do in our next time. And just in case, we're going to have him over here in Salzenmund. Yeah, he's going to wait right up here. We've got a lot of dwarf allies nearby. Oh my god, there's so many. Yeah, they own all of Norsko, or most of it. Holy crap. I mean, if you want that crap land, go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
Waste my potential.
Okay. And GELT will wait over here. He's got another quest battle to do. The Arch-Elector is currently waiting as well. We can bring him. Let me go look at another entryway that we might need to deal with. Helmgard. I mean, yeah, that's really it. Okay, Hans, I'm not going to use you in that capacity yet. We'll keep using you on a campaign map. Arthur von Straubben. You might be the one that we use, but you're way too good on the campaign map. I'll use you later. Marcus Fritz, you're more meant for battle. So you'll join the Emperor. Because again, I want to use at least one witch hunter. We never get to. Okay. We're about to have new technology. That's great.
The Empire. Who calls?
You own 3 locations and you own 2. That's perfect. You even own Ehrengrad, a very powerful port location that I can later take via Confederation.
Do you know who I am?
Caron owns 28 settlements right now. They're in the top 10. My issue is that they're allied to a lot of factions that I know. And because of that, that could cause quite a few issues if they were to betray me.
Yes.
The Dawi are now even more powerful than Naggarond. I've yet to find a way to break him up. I wish I could like find a mod to really weaken them. Yeah, if it wasn't for confederations, I think they would not be nearly as powerful. They need to fight other factions. I mean, that's really what they need to do. Okay. What about you? You're rank 10. You own 24. You're not nearly as powerful, so I've only got a few major foes to fight. Okay. If I don't go after Bretonnia, that's one enemy that I don't need to worry about. They might not ever betray me. The Dark Elves... Yeah, okay, so here's my big thing here, that all of you can help me choose. We can choose to go after Bretonnia over here and take Marienburg. If I want to take more, it's really up to me and up to all of you. I could do that. Because, I mean, we have fought in the past. We've yet to fully invade them. But, hey, man, we're in a new age now. So we can kind of change up the lore a little bit. Or we can come over here to Nagarond. I don't want to go to Lustria. I'm doing that in my Doll Week campaign right now. So we can change it up and instead go to Lustria. I'm not going to fight the High Elves at all. So let me go look at it real quick. If we were to invade, the best location for that would probably be closer to Lustria in a port city. We would need a capital port city. Okay, you guys can't give me that, so I don't want to take that. If we were to invade over here, that would be difficult too. Is there any one location that I could take that wouldn't be too difficult? I'm looking at it now. No, it might have to be difficult. There's really not a few ripe locations for me. The only ones that I can think of that are ripe are way down here. That would put me close to the High Elves and we could help them beat back our foes. We might not be able to get a full province if we do that unless I fight them later on. I mean, that is really the other idea, is that I fight them later on to take a few locations that I might want. Glad to see that then. Okay, let's see. I could go after these guys, but I mean, that's a lot of vampiric corruption and very far from where I need to be. So if we really look at it, maybe the more ideal area would be up here. Yeah. Skaggy, I could take that as a capital. The Ziggurat of Dawn, we can go after that. The Fallen Gates too. We can go after all of that and take it and then begin to move up. It would be difficult, but we could end up making a lot of money if we take enough land. And we just begin to invade as we move up. It would be very difficult, but they wouldn't be able to really invade me. Bretonnia, see, if I don't attack Bretonnia, they'll be a great ally to handle up north. And that would be ideal. I think they would join me in the war too. So yeah, anyway, our choices go after Marienburg. We'll have to fight Bretonnia until they submit and say, hey, we don't want to fight anymore. Potentially have an all-out war in the old world. Or right away, go over to Nagarond and begin to invade. So yeah, let me know what you think. Make a good case and I'll look at them all. And anyway, as always, until then.